If you're wondering how we can transport five or six mountain bikes, it's this rack right here. This is a Velocirax. We bought this 4 years ago and it has been amazing. They make a wide variety of sizes, like 4 bikes, 5 bikes, 6 bikes, even 7 bikes. It'll hold road bikes, mountain bikes, and if you have the special sized hooks, even fat tire bikes. What I love about it most, the system down here is hydraulic based. So when you unlatch it and swing it down to take the bikes off, it goes slowly, nice and slow. So it doesn't, fall and hit you in the face. Not sponsored by Velocirax. I even talked to the guy and I was like, I have a YouTube channel. Do you want to sponsor me? And he was like, yeah, I don't know. Just kidding. He gave me a number to call and I didn't do it because I am lazy. Velocirax, it's fantastic. Dave did a full review on this bike rack on his channel, so I'll leave it below if you want to see like all the specs, how it works, yada yada yada. I don't know that they make another bike rack as nice as this one. Like there's a couple of others that are similar. I think this one's the best one.
They've made newer ones.
Newer Velocirax than this one?
Yeah, they have like special locks on the ends now, I think, to lock your bikes in so people can't steal them.
This bike rack is fan-freaking-tastic. It's more expensive now than it was 4 years ago, but so are eggs, so's milk, so's everything. But if you want to invest and you want to get into mountain biking and you have a bigger family, it's awesome. We are headed up to the Sandflats Recreation Area, very well known for off-roading. As you can tell by the Jeeps, climbing up Baby Lion's Back is, I think, the name of that trail. But it does cost $10 to get in for 7 days. So it's a full 1 week pass for only $10 for the entire car, which I think is pretty good. So, of course, you can do off-roading, you can do mountain biking, you can do hiking. This is where the world famous Slick Rock Trail is. Also, the very, very famous Porcupine Rim. We're not riding any of those today. Instead, we will be riding what I think are called the Raptor routes. They're mostly blues, which are hard to find in MOAB. Like I said in the other videos, MOAB miles, MOAB rankings, these are going to be some of the most technical blues you'll ever ride, but it was so much fun. This trail is a net downhill of several thousand feet, and because we had friends, we were able to shuttle this ride. So that means we dropped everybody off at the top and left a car at the bottom, so we didn't have to do the grueling road climb back up to our cars. Or you could do it the other way. Drop your car at the bottom, grueling road climb up, and then do the 10-mile technical descent, which just because it's a net downhill does not mean that this is easy. It is a workout to work yourself over all of these rocks, all this technical stuff. The views, spectacular. Could not be beat. Highly recommend. If you're a beginner mountain biker, I would not recommend this trail. You do have to have some basic technical skills on this trail. Rock climbing, descending skills. You do need a good bit of endurance as well, especially if you're going to be doing the entire loop and coming back up the road. Poison Spider Bike Shop does offer a shuttle service. If you want to catch a ride on a shuttle, they'll strap your bike on the back and in a van and take you up to the top, and then you can ride all the way back down. A lot of people do that. Of course, that's going to cost you a whole lot more money than just doing it the way we do it, which is as cheap as possible. If we didn't have shuttles, we would probably do the full route and park at the bottom and do the grueling road climb up, which would make for an incredibly long day and a really, really solid workout. Pets are allowed on this trail, so we were able to bring our dog, but heads up, it gets real hot. It got real hot real fast, and we were running out of water for the dog towards the end of the 10 miles. More water than you think. You'll be surprised at how thirsty you get on a hot ride like this.
I set out on a road that I built with my own two hands. I met friends on the way, people chosen to make a stand. I felt strong in the sun as I walked onto pastures green. Saw forgiveness together as spaces in between. And I'll be with you through the
Break something? Oh, is your shin? You got a bruise on it? Man. Yeah. It went up about that high and then back down. I was like, how did you hit it? With your tire?
Yeah.
Not your pedal?
No. I went over the tire flipped it up.
Yeah, right into your shin. Oh, so sorry. Probably should have gone down there, huh?
I took it to the right.
Oh, you did? Over there?
No, sorry. On the left.
Well, no, that's right. That's right. You're right.
Jane, good?
Yeah, I waited for her. I think you ought to just ride, and
To the right.
she can't hear a word you say.
No, that way. That way. That way. I did the same thing.
You want to be on video? Go ahead of me and I'll video you. Maybe hit some gap jumps or something. All right, here we go.
So the guy recording is our friend Matt, and he's like, take some gap jumps. He knows very well Christine does not have gap jump skills. In fact, I have very little skills when it comes to, like, I can't do a wheelie, I can't bunny hop, I can't do gap jumps, I can't do any jumps. So fun fact, big surprise, I signed up for a downhill mountain biking clinic this summer. With this guy Matt's wife, Jane. Jane has been on my other channel before. She's so fun. But we signed up for a female-only mountain biking clinic. So we can learn how to do jumps and how to do bunny hops and how to do wheelies so we can have better skills for technical riding. It takes a lot of power and strength. And to be honest, boys are just better at mountain biking than girls are. That's just the truth.
Adventures, they brought me to places I've never been. But you can walk through this world without a few punches upon your chin. I think I lost you somewhere between 20 and 23. But I still hold you dear despite the heartbreak you caused in me. 'Cause you were with me through my nights, and you filled the darkness with shining lights, yeah. Baby, we're children of summer, we're meant to be free. Honey, we're not like the others, no reason to be. Lady is far in our lungs, so it's too hard to breathe.
Just this one section?
Yeah, it's just this one section. I knew there on the map, I could see there was one section that was really... This is the only black section on this trail, and the first part of it is fairly rideable and not so bad. There's two issues here. So as you come up, there's a sharp left-hand turn, if I remember right, and it's fairly exposed. Like, it's not so sketchy that I was worried about my kids or anything. It wasn't like that. But for me, I didn't have the skills to look out over that edge of that cliff and then make the left, which is a pretty steep left. And then it just starts getting really, really chunky on the drops. In fact, Matt's recording right now, and Matt is an excellent downhill biker, and he walked this section. Like, every single person in our group, my boys, Dave, we all walked this section. Most of the other people we were watching walked this as well. You would really have to have some serious jump skills to be able to ride out this whole section. I ended up just walking the entire thing, didn't want to take any chances.
I think I'll be doing the same. Oh, no, you're just fine. I'm not going to be riding that. I want to ride tomorrow too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to live. I don't want to die.
I don't know about that either. That looks pretty, that looks pretty gnarly right there. Okay, now we can go. Maybe.
Whenever you're biking, you should not feel pressured to ride things you are uncomfortable with in a way that like you don't feel safe, or like you don't feel like your skills will be able to handle the terrain. And in this section right here, I really felt like my skills were just not quite up to par. And something you need to realize is that the GoPro cameras flatten out what you're seeing quite significantly. The GoPro kind of like does you dirty when it comes to how steep something is, or the uphill or the downhill. So everything that you're looking at, imagine is like 2 times or 3 times as steep as you are seeing it. In real life, it's so much harder than what you're looking at on this GoPro. I did ride this bottom section. This was pretty flowy. This little drop into the mud was fairly steep, like really steep. But on camera, it kind of looks flat, which is so crazy because it is not flat.
I got mud.
Yeah, me too. I didn't think there'd be mud. Yeah. These guys. You ready to go? Here comes the road. Where are the moms? Are still up top with Ryan, looks like.
I only walked 2 small sections. I think I could have done it.
Yeah, I walked 3.
I don't know.
I just put my foot down twice.
I want to ride more. That's where I'm at. I want stuff that pushes me a little bit. Where are the ladies now? They still walking?
I see Ryan's home.
I see Jane
Is
walking.
there still more trail? Or is that the end of the trail?
No, we still have at least the same amount that we just did.
Yeah.
What mile are we on, Dave? Do you know?
4.5.
And we have 10? Should we get going?
Maybe.
Well, those people are walking too behind them.
Yeah, this last section's 5.
Yeah. But we got to ride on the road?
I think you have to ride on the road for just a second.
Okay.
Right now?
That's what those guys did, and they said they had one more section to do.
We continued on for the next 5 miles. Technical, lots of climbing, very hard. We ended this day completely exhausted and also cannot wait to go back and do it again. It was described as like the flowiest trail in Moab. Wrong. It was really fun. I'm not saying it wasn't fun, but it was way more technical than the reviews led me to believe. I'm just convinced Moab doesn't have flow trails. So like when you ride bikes in Moab, just think harder. Moab is harder. That's what it is. I had an every plate box shipped here. I got two meals and I picked them. It was on the doorstep when we showed up. So I made the Cajun chicken wraps yesterday. This is the other one. I'm making this tonight. I love every plate. They do discounts all the time where it's like $1.49 a serving, like some ridiculous amount. And then here's the secret. This is the thing. This is not sponsored by every plate, I'm just saying. Then you like pause it, okay? So you like turn it off or cancel. And then the next time they run a sale, you do it again. I feel like I have dirt on my face. I only really do it when I have deals coming on. If you've never tried it, I think I have some coupon code. I'll leave it below if I can figure out where it is, or I'll put it in the description box. If you've never checked out the Sandflats Recreation Area in Moab, highly recommend. Between Slick Rock, Porcupine Rim, the Raptor routes, there's a ton of mountain biking to be had. Oh, and also camping. Until next time, go out there and find some fun.